Let's talk about if you were an 8-year-old girl and what you would experience in an unsafe situation in the metaverse.
Thank you. I think it's important to start by describing briefly what it's like to use VR, especially because a lot of parents haven't. So, you're wearing a headset on your head, it's strapped to your face, and it completely obscures your vision and your hearing. So you can no longer see the real world around you, which can also feel very vulnerable because people can come up behind you in real life. And this means that some of the experiences in VR can feel heightened because you're already feeling vulnerable. VR is designed to be immersive and embodied. That's its appeal. And so when you experience things in VR, they feel meaningfully more real, psychologically more real than if you were to experience that same thing on a television. You also have an avatar that you are embodying and which research shows us you identify with. So if something happens to your avatar, it feels like it's happening to you. It's also important to note that this is a social space, so there are other users with bodies that can corner you, that can surround you, that can touch you, and folks can also speak to you.
And let me add in there, users who are not known to you.
Yeah, that's a very good point. It's most common for you to be interacting with people you don't know in real life. And a lot of parents in my research indicated that they weren't aware that their children were interacting with strangers.
All right.
Just to be very explicit, because it's not something that I think a lot of people have exposure with, when we talk about harms for children and for adults in VR, and we talk about things that are said, the audio that's transmitted isn't just solicitation or speech. There will also be instances that we have seen of where you can hear people sexually pleasuring themselves transmitted over audio in a spatial sense as you are being surrounded and brigaded and being harassed. So it's not just simple statements, it is actually the transmission of the motion and the audio of sex acts itself.
And so that is what causes children to have the physiological and psychological response as if it were happening to them in the real world.
Yes, exactly. Visually and auditorily, it feels real.
Okay.